Welcome to my Permadeath series for No Man's Sky, and here we're up on the command deck of my freighter, because in this video I want to talk about a couple of issues that have arisen from my previous video where I talked about the fact that I'm no longer able to move my freighter to blue, red and green systems. And a big thank you for all your comments and feedback, especially Snafu pointed out the fact that there was an update a couple of months ago where there were changes to the freighter, and I kind of had a little bit of a think about why I haven't noticed that change has been implemented. And I think it comes down to the fact that I've been so focused on getting to the center of the galaxy and using black holes. And what tends to happen when you're using the black holes, especially when you get them from NADA, they tend to be yellow systems. And I've actually went back and had a look, and virtually all the black holes I've jumped through for the last couple of months have all been yellow systems. So I think that might account for the fact that I haven't noticed that this restriction is now in place. Now that gives me a little bit of a problem, because if I come down to here and we'll just advance down to the tech station here, if we come into here now, as Rito Farg pointed out, that if you can get to the temporal warp computer, you can install this and then you don't actually need the other two drives. But the problem I'm going to get is the fact that I've got to get there, and I've just done a quick calculation. What's that? That's 12, 20. I'm going to need 28 salvage frigate modules to get to here, which is going to be another problem. There's also the range ones here, so we've got a lot of frigate modules to get through. This is going to be interesting because salvage frigate modules are quite rare, and as far as I know, there's only 3 ways you can get them. That is by finding crashed freighters, 2 by doing frigate missions, and 3 is something I've never tried, and that is attacking freighters and stealing them from the cargo pods. Now I've never been much of a pirate in this game, but I'm starting to wonder whether that might be an option. And probably I was just going to ask the potential pirates who may be watching this video, have you attacked freighters, and what is the success rate of getting these salvage frigate modules? I mean, is it good? Is it bad? Is it the ideal way of doing it? I mean, I'm prepared to have a crack at it, but I must admit I am a little bit nervous with the idea of attacking freighters with in permadeath mode, especially if it brings in sentinel ships. So it could be a little bit fun. Now, one thing I have done is I sent out some frigate missions with the hope that we may be able to get some frigate modules. So let's just get in here, cash these frigate missions out. I think I'm going to really have to push the frigate missions going forward. And we got here dirty bronze, tetra cobalt. That could be useful. We can refine that to make even more money. Storage augmentation, kind of something that might be useful. I mean, I'd like to put the storage augmentation into my fighter. Although something Snafu said is about having a maxed out explorer, and I'm not sure whether my the laughing gnome is fully maxed out. Nothing special there. Oh, ha. Oh, great. This is obviously one of the less successful missions. Let's have a look. Damage. Okay, I'll recall you. So this mission may not be actually finished. I mean, okay. So this mission's reduced to 2 ships. Hope you're going to be really successful. I've got a feeling that was the combat mission I sent out, and we can always check that in a minute. And just grab this one and salvage frigate module, please. And real lattice, no. Indium data worth, no. And what we'll do is we'll just offload a lot of this stuff as well. Right, well, get rid of the indium, deactivate it there. Relattice dark crystals. I really need some more dihydrogen jelly and tritium as well. We'll sell the hot ice. Oh, we'll sell that. Keep the tetra cobalt. Activated indium, that can go as well. And we'll sell the Viking because we're going to need the cash now. Here. That can go to the exosuit. That can go to the exosuit. That can go to the exosuit. Why have I got 18 antimatter in here? Oh well. I'm not sure where that came from. Right, let's just start the process of... I mean, my plans to take a good look at the Minotaur seem to have been completely shot at the moment. Okay. New expedition routes, let's see what we can get here. Right, we've got a trade mission. We don't have a lot of fuel. I think I've got about 1200 or more fuel. Or maybe a bit more. I think we'll go with the trade mission. I've got loads of trade ships. I think we're going to go... maybe we'll give one of my lesser trade ships a bit of experience as well. And I think we're... see if that... one of these will enhance the capability of getting the frigate tech as well. I'm just going to... and... I mean, to be honest, there's not that much good here. I'm going to go with that. Hopefully I'll have the fuel for this. Industrial. Industrial. Yeah, we'll just put these in as well. And we got a couple of... I don't have enough of that, so we'll just have to send out a balance mission. Combat, trade. I mean, this support ship's really good because it's got pretty good rankings in everything. Exploration. And we'll just send this one as well. We'll just pump these in. Don't have any industry, so there's no point sending out ships on that mission. How much fuel have I got left in here? Yeah, I need some tritium. So I'm literally... oh, I've got silica powder up here as well. So that's the what I want to do in here. I think what I want to do now is try something else that Snafu mentioned. That is maybe getting through the center of the galaxy, because I am really curious now to see whether not having a fully upgraded freighter will hold you back with respect to getting through the center of the galaxy. So what I'm going to do is, I think we'll do a manual jump first, so we're going to need the Laughing Gnome. I certainly wouldn't mind to see if I can actually... so let's just see what the range I've got on the Laughing Gnome. So I've got a hyperdrive range of 1,387. It's pretty respectable. Now all these are fully updated, and I've got one hyperdrive there, so technically I could get another 2 hyperdrives in here. And maybe I need the storage augmentation here. I would like to put it in there because I don't think I've got a combat scanner in the Laughing Gnome. I'm pretty sure I had one, but it seemed to have disappeared. We got damaged ships there. I mean, I'm going to really need to get down on planets and look for crash freighters as well, but I think in this video we're going to kind of concentrate on seeing what the process is of getting towards the center of the galaxy. I'm half inclined to risk a black hole if I can do it. So maybe we'll see what we can do. One thing I do want to do now is we're going to get up into here and look for a hyperdrive module. Hello. Wasn't expecting to do this, but never mind. Right, we've got a hyperdrive module here. And got another one now. I'm just going to go for S classes. I suppose we better check for Minotaur tech. I think I've already checked this one, but we'll do it again just to... Yeah. And I think we're going to put the storage augmentation into... Yeah. Upgrade chip. Apply augmentation. And I think I will put it into here. Just to complete that tech slot. So there... right, we've got a trader in. Don't go away. What I want from you is dihydrogen jelly or tritium. Right, 74. So I want you. Oh, tritium. Okay, thank you. I was quite lucky actually. We can send these to freighter. What I've got to do now is find someone who wants to exosuit, sell this stuff off. Starship. Now we've got this augmented there, so if I move that there and I'm just going to grab that. So our current hyperdrive range is 1,387. That's going to give me a hyperdrive range of 1,700. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I think that tritium can go to the freighter. Gold nugget. And you got a lot of junk in this. Put this in the capacity. Just try and tidy this up a little bit. Yeah, I need a bit of a junk sort out process. Those could probably go to the freighter as well, because that will give me some more tritium should I need it. So I'm not as bad as I thought I was going to be. And what I'm going to do. Shoot up some of this. Come on, Nada, let's see where we can go. We're off to the center of the galaxy. Now this will only go so far. I'm very tempted to try the black hole. Here we go. This could be a mistake. So there's the black hole. Now, I've been told that when you get below 6,000 light years, you can't actually go through black holes, but right, we're there. We can summon in the freighter. So we're in a yellow system. I don't want to go through a black hole with this. Actually, I didn't see how far away from the center of the galaxy we are. Let me just... Sorry about this. Should really go up and repair my frigates as well. So we're just over 5,000 light years away from the center of the galaxy. Right, turn round. Oh, looks like we got a visitor. Certainly want to check him out and see if he's going to sell me some tritium. Hey, don't go away. Tritium, please. Bye. We got starship fuel. Don't really need it. Okay, sorry. Right. Black Star, where are you? This could be your last... Oh, we got somebody else here. I don't think... Because the other guy wasn't selling tritium, so it's unlikely he's going to be selling tritium, but you can never tell. Nope. Right, Black Star, this could be your last mission in this galaxy. So we'll make it a good one. That's assuming I can find the black hole. It should be. And there's the black hole. So I'm just gonna head for, oh, why is it pulling me towards the freighter? I suppose it's trying to get a lock. Right, here we go. Let's see if this will actually take us anywhere. With my luck, we'll probably be on the outer rim of the galaxy. Well, it worked. Right, we're in the Edgeieri-Nasu system. Whether that is. Nusai system. We've travelled 4,176 light years. And where on earth are we? We've literally travelled about 1,000 light years, so it's a waste of time. I could have just as easily have warped that. Get out of here. And the question is, what system am I in? Why am I at the bottom of the list? We've been here before. How can I have been here before? Interesting. I wonder if this is a mission planet. No, it can't be. How can I have been here before? The ancient Nisai system. Doesn't make sense. It's at the bottom of the list. Or is this the fact that interesting. Something creative. So this was discovered by somebody else. It's almost like I just wonder whether this has been a community mission. Right, first things first, let's just get the freighter in. Wow. I'm just going to go and to be honest, I'm getting, the more I look at this, the more and more confused I've got. Anyway, so we're now a little bit closer to the center of the galaxy, but not very much though. Let's just go back to the Laughing Gnome. I think I really want to work on the upgrades to my living ship as well. But this is really starting to bug me. So we're just going to jump in the Laughing Gnome. I'm just going to come here. Got another hyperdrive upgrade. Right there. It gives me a range of 2067. I mean, I could probably replace that one, and that will probably give me a tiny amount of range, but I think I'm effectively now on the max range. I mean, the only other option I've got is to upgrade this to an S class, because it's only an A class. But I would have thought 2,000 light years is going to be enough to get me to the center of the galaxy. Or through the center of the galaxy, actually. So we're just going to... I'm curious about... Oh, this is an unknown planet. I've got to go down and find out what's down on this planet. It's I mean, the only thing I can think of is because it's been discovered by somebody else, it's put down the bottom of the list, but I don't ever recall. I mean, it's definitely the first time I've visited it. So this is a... Oh, I was only going to pay a visit to this. Okay, let's just have a quick look round here. Grab some nanites, we're going to need them. And some damaged machinery, we'll just put that into the exosuit. nothing in there. Oi. Stop throwing the door, shutting the door on me. And just grab this. I'm actually going to need navigation data as well, so I better start remembering to pick that up as well. We've got a transmission tower here. Clickers on a muffled distress bleed, so we may get a crash freighter here. And people have cracking encryption, yes. We got 54, 70, 24. 5 4s are 20 and 6. So divide 24 by 4 is distress coordinates thing. Yeah, if anyone not sure what the calculation did there, is basically dividing by a number in a descending sequence. Is that a crash freighter? I don't think I need to restore the shield, but never mind. Oh, where's the exit? Let me out. Distress beacon. Okay, we're going for a, when you can scan the creatures here, but you don't. What's that? Another 106,000. Right, let's just go and head for the distress beacon. Turn to mission agent. Yes, thank you. What is that there? Actually, we're just going to stop off here because wow, there's a lot of bases all clustered together here. Interesting. Well, we're certainly going to take antimatter housing, and we'll just have a well, what we got here? Oh, this looks interesting. B class. I mean, I like it, but it's not really my type of thing. And of course, we're going to have a quick look at the trading station. Tritium, please. We've got some cobalt mirrors. Can't remember. Just have a quick look. Can't remember what is. We need oxygen filters. Oh, so we need oxygen filters and sodium diodes. I thought I needed cobalt mirrors. We need oxygen filter and sodium diode. And no tritium. Grab you. Probably get some sodium diodes from this. Hello, Ansem. Purchase components. I know I'm being lazy, but I just one of those as well. Just jump into the laughing gnome. And how far away is that? That's 11 minutes. There's another base around here somewhere. You were there, and I'm pretty sure. No, don't get distracted. Right, let's just have a quick whip up into space, and we'll go and check out the distress beacon. Well, it doesn't look like a crash freighter. In fact, it looks like some kind of hauler. Well, we'll just have to take a quick look at it. And nothing else, we might be able to use it for scrapping. That's it. Got a C class completely trashed. Yeah. Is it worth it? I suppose I could make some cash out of it if but I'd have to repair it to compare. I mean, it says it's worth 32 million, but that would only be if I actually fixed it up. I mean, it says 15 out of 40 slots. I think what I'm going to do is I mean, it's free money, so what I'm going to do is claim it. And then hopefully what that will do is that will bring it up to my freighter, and then we can just go and scrap it another time. Okay. Some projectile ammunition. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I've got all the what we call it, Tetramacobi stuff. So just yeah, forgot about that. I need to go and sell that. Hey, I've got underwater protection module. I don't really feel the need for that. Antimatter, don't really need that. I want to get back in the Laughing Gnome. Why are you? That's better. Nearly made a mistake there. Underwater protection module upgrade. That's an S class. What am I currently running? I think these. Do I need that? True survival time underwater. Because again, there's one of this dilemma now that if you're going to go underwater, why have these protection modules when you can use the monitor underwater now and just stomp along the bottom? Okay. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to cargo. This is the one I'm looking for, isn't it? I'm just going to fire one of those. Here we are, freighter crash site located. Thank you, game. Why is that? Why is it showing the crash freighter as a blue building? Right, so here's the crash freighter. Man. I think this is going to be interesting. Let's have a scan round. So we got cargo pod there. Well, let's just go looking, I suppose. Mining beam. I mean, is there any tricks to finding frigate salvage modules in here, or is it just pure luck? Got some hot ice. I mean, once hot ice would be something that would be really useful, but not at the moment. Terrain manipulator. Starship fuel. Yes, thank you, game. Whoops. I mean, as far as I know, there's nothing else besides these cargo pods. So we'll just have to keep. Just grab you. keep forgetting this one still has a damaged panel in it. What's that? What's going on here? Why can't I get to... It's got to be around here somewhere. There it is. Oh, got it anyway. It's a suit. Plenty of ammonia. Keep that topped up. That should be quite interesting. Seeing the Minotaur's got a terrain excavator in it. See whether you can actually excavate underground with the Minotaur. Ah, yes, 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 yes. We've got a salvage frigate module. Haha, yes. Oh, we're going to protect that like gold dust. Salvage frigate module. Freighter. It goes to show that you can do it. It's just going to be a little bit of a grind. That can go to the freighter. 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 And I think we'll probably sell that. I think for the moment these are clogging my inventory up, so what we're going to do is send these to the freighter as well. Actually, I could. Right, let me just see if I can get the last one. Oh, yeah. So we're going to have to go looking for lots and lots of crash freighters. A second one will be very nice, thank you. We got acid. So I think what we're going to do is just come here. Come here. Why can't I summon the Minotaur? A freighter is in this system, isn't it? Yeah. Or do I have to have a base somewhere where on some planet somewhere? So I think that might make sense to put this back on one of my actual bases, won't it? What if that's why I couldn't summon the Colossus? That before you can summon it, you've got to have it installed somewhere. Okay, maybe that's something I need to look at. In fact, let's do it now while I'm thinking about it. So let me just get back into the Laughing Gnome. Take off. Get up into space station, because the freighter is definitely there and we've got the capacity. So let me just check this out. It's gonna go. Let me just check something. We got to be. I just want to write the name of this planet down. I know my freighter will be still here, but I just want to make sure I can get back to this planet because it's close to the center of the galaxy. So, right, let's just come here. Farm. Right. So here we are. We're back on my base, the base that I'm very slowly building up. I don't think I've actually shown you the changes I've made. This is my workshop that I built. It's not, I mean, it's predominantly finished. I've got all my storage vaults in here. I've gone for 4 refiners here. I've put some rattle spines here, and just round here I've put the beginnings of my base that will go in over water, that will lead into a underwater base here. But to be honest, I've just been so distracted recently, I haven't made that much progress. But at least I've got the storage vaults in here so I can come and produce something. I do need to get the production farm in and running. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on that. What I want to do now is Mech, portable. No, it's not that. Specialist, isn't it? Exocraft. And so we got the Colossus Geobase. And I wonder if this is why I couldn't summon it when I made the video on the Minotaur. Okay, we need 3 metal plating to 1 iron battery. So we should be okay. 3 metal plating and 1 iron battery. And specialist. And we're just going to put you here. Right, so we've now got these 2 here. That gets the Colossus, and of course to complete the experiment what we're going to have to do is go here. There's no point summoning it in this system. So what we're going to do is just jump back into here. On my bases. Right, that's the system I need. And here we are back again. Jump in the laughing gnome. It's the one planet we know. Let's choose another planet we can explore. And right, it's a barren planet, cactus flesh, and off we go. What we can do is just drop down here for the purposes of this experiment. I've just landed on top of a cactus. There's a knowledge stone there, so we want to grab that. Right, let's see if we can go on in Exocraft. There we are. So it seems that in order to be able to summon in a Minotaur or even the Colossus, you've got to have at least 1 instance somewhere already. Scan you. Actually, there's quite a few of you around here, so come in here. And we'll just feed you while I'm doing the work. Right. Can you install this directly? Yes, you can. Right. Let's just get the X in. engine module. The Icarus. So that's the engine there. So okay, let's just move these away. View there. Fuel system. Doesn't seem to be an accumulative effect there. Oh, what a shame. Minotaur laser module. Whoops. No. I mean, I probably will sort these out and enhance them over time. This is Monitor Bore, Quantum Cannon. What I originally did was I picked these up just to do some general testing for the installation in the Minotaur. But of course, with various bits and pieces, I've got a little bit distracted. So these all seem to be kind of generally associated with that there. Interesting. I think just to wind up, we've got to have another little tour with the Minotaur. I think probably the jetpack is probably still the better way of doing it. Now, one thing somebody did say is that the actual mining laser goes a lot faster than the ordinary one. It does as well. What's the range like as well? I don't know. Wow. I know I should be analysing this. No. So I must need an enhancement for advanced mining. I don't know, was there any precision advanced mining? So we need 2 Gravitino boards. I think I was looking at that before, and of course we got the scanner now. I need to install that. Just put that down in that corner there. Wow, we got a lot of carbon very quickly. I mean, that's going to be quite useful. I need to get the advanced mining laser in. And I suppose we'll just try the Minotaur cannon. Oh. Not that impressed with the accuracy. Okay, let's just get out of here. Oops. Reload. Oops, I haven't got my shield selected. Always forgetting that. Combat, personal force field. Yep. Where's my ship? Where are you? Can't see you. Reload. Reload. I'm not really taking this guy down, am I? Wow. Reload. Die. I need to kill a quad. They toughen these guys up. Reload. Gotcha. And it's time to go. Right, we've got a quad servo. So we're just going to let the Sentinel stop searching. And then I'm just going to skip back to the space station and we can cash the missions in. Okay, it's safe to go back up into space. So we'll just get up into space. And just going to head back towards our freighter, capital vessel. I really should start calling it a capital vessel, then it keeps it in line with Imperium. And then maybe I wouldn't get confused. So here we are, we're back to the space station. Yes, go away. I've done enough bashing and killing for this process. And we're just going to get up here, cash the missions in. How much space have I got? Put you in there. I think what I could probably do is wrong ship. Oh well. Right, let's just get in here and see how many missions I've got to cash in. Let's just see, handy missions. Something tells me we've got a few pages to cash in. They're all mainly units, enriched carbon and nanites. So I'm not going to inflict this on you. I'll do this off camera. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.